The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
Hey, Bendy, how are you? It's good to see you again.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Grizz, hey, buddy, how are you? I was on earlier today. I was trying to get some background footage for a tutorial I'm thinking about making. And started getting engaged in global chat with some peeps. Next thing I know, there's Bendy in there. I'm doing real good, man. I'm doing real good. We were up pretty late last night, just fucking off, because you know how it is when you don't have to work the next day. There we go, all better. Less cat hair on my ferret.
Fuck you, Moon, you never
It's a wild pagan. It is indeed, Moon. It's a wild pagan. So yeah, I was thinking, hop in, Star Citizen, do a little bit of scraping, see if we can make some more monies. Not that we need more monies, but you know, it's always fun to make more monies, and you never know, people might want to watch that. You're good. Nice, Grizz. How are you healing pretty good? I don't want to like dox you or discuss private stuff, but I know you recently had some procedures and with an expected long recovery time. There we go. How do we say that? Okay, I think we're good. I don't see anybody else that would likely want to join us. Wow, dude, you're walking around almost normal? That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, we're loading in. I was on earlier doing, or I jumped back in the Vulture the other day, Friday. I was in the Vulture and hopped out and grabbed the 890. So I could load it back into the Vulture. And, noticed, well, I think I may have noticed a repeatable panel location. I want to see. Because I went out there with the Vulture, and there were 6 panels, all like whoop, right there together in one cluster. Now, the issue's still there. It takes a while for them to render in. In fact, I almost collided with them. But it looks like it's something that's going to be in that same general area everywhere. So I want to test that, because if that's the case, I can take the reclaimer out there and scrape 6 panels. You know, one of those panels alone will generate like 14 SCU, 13 to 15 SCU. So if I can get 2 of those panels, then we're talking like 3 dozen SCU. And if there's 6 of them, then could probably scrap 70 or 80 SCU just out of one little cluster of panels. So I'm curious to see if that is a repeating... I got a bootsy hair on my face. A repeating spawn locale. I can't imagine why it wouldn't be. You know, humans are inherently lazy creators. So if we code something to work some way in software, chances are it's gonna default to doing that again. And we need to make sure we turn global chat off. I was a bit of a troll earlier today. And I don't think the people I was talking to realized I was just venting. Okay, let's make sure we're good to go. Lately, I've had a curious thing where my multi-tool either stops working or it drops the tractor beam attachment. It just spontaneously disappears. That happened again today. In the middle of using it, it glitched, and then the tractor attachment to the multi-tool just evaporated. Fortunately, I was on local. I was able to grab one on local. So I'm like, that's really weird. Let's grab 4 of these. And we'll throw them in there afterwards.
Smart buy.
Alright. Captain Tampon?
If I sit here any longer,
Longer.
I'm going to have one severe case of asteroids.
Close comms.
Comlink closed.
Now see, it was doing this earlier today. You see how it kind of stutters? It'll be smooth, and then it kind of stutters like it's going a millisecond backwards in time.
Thank you for your patronage.
TJ, how are you? It's good to see you. I've been hearing the most recent updates are breaking a lot more stuff. Kind of worried 2.4 may be a shit show. Well, Grizz, in my personal opinion, the current release is a shit show. Whoa, dude, don't be sending me money. I appreciate it, TJ, but you ain't got to send me no money. I appreciate you, though, man. You ain't got to send me no money. I'm good. Oh, I think... Never mind. Never mind. I get it. There was a loan. You were paying a loan. Thank you, TJ. Very cool of you. I appreciate you, sir. He can send it to me if he wants to, right, Bendy? Bendy's like, yeah, hell yeah. Give me some more money for hookers and beer. Yeah. Alright, I gotta turn down these overhead lights. That is just way too friggin' bright. I do not know why I am washing out so bad. It's not, I'm not that pale. I mean, I live in Florida, for fuck's sake. Let's see here. Let's get back into Jezebel mode. Okay. Bindi, are you in your normal spot? Are you in your normal area of the verse?
Tram now leaving the station.
I'm betting you are. Yep.
Stand clear of the doors.
Okie dokie. Bindi's smart. Bindi hangs out in a certain area because it's more accessible. Whereas Pagan, like a moron, still hangs out way across the system on the other side. And yeah, Moon, I saw you in there. How many is this for you? How many streams is this in a row for you? Like 65? That's crazy. You got your cutter ready to go, just need locale. 63. Bindi, I'm going to head over to ARC L2, that's ARC Lima 2, and see if that cluster is still there. If you go to ARC L2, and when you come in range of the station, there's that long string of lights that looks like that's the way that you would pilot into the LaGrange cloud. I don't know why we don't quantum to that area, but that long string of lights. If you fly to the end of those lights and get within 30 clicks of them, you get out into what appears to be just open space. And I've been finding that this cluster of 6 to 8 pieces just appears. And they're not always the really good ones. The really good panels are the ones that have that curve. They come down and then it kind of curves down like the front end of a 1980 sports car. Cryptid. Hey, how are you? Awesome. Hey, 07, fellow Floridian. And fellow penguin.
Welcome to the ASOP field.
Alright, so I want to grab the reclaimer. We'll take the reclaimer out there. We're going to grab an extra tractor beam or extra multi-tool and tractor beam attachment. Because like I said, they've been either disappearing or breaking. And the only thing that seems to fix it is logging out and back in. If I switch that multi-tool out and grab another one, it magically works again. It's weird. I mean, I've seen it in 3.17. I saw it when 3.17 or 3.18, excuse me. I saw it when 3.18 was in the PTU, and then I thought they got it fixed. And that old error is crept up again. So I'm wondering if they're reverting code. And folks, I am investigating well, how do I say this a little better? I currently have an old Raspberry Pi, and when I say old, it was a few years old before Hurricane Michael hit us. And Michael was 6 years ago. So this trusty Raspberry Pi has been laboring away in the ceiling of the cat room for 8-9 years. And I'm looking for a replacement device that I can shove up there. Because I know one day we're going to power cycle that thing and it's not going to come back up. I've already had a couple of times where I've had to power cycle it for an extended period of time. And then it would come back up. So, I mean, they're made well, but 8 years is a long time for a voltage regulator circuit to operate. Currently, it serves web pages. It posts on Twitter. It parses an RSS weather feed and looks for certain trigger words. And if those whatever it finds in the weather feed, it trims that down with said commands, and it posts that on Twitter. So every 15 minutes, every 30 minutes, it posts the current conditions on Twitter. And if certain flags are met, it will normally play music if there is no music playing. So if I haven't told it, hey, play this MP3 off the hard drive or play this smooth jazz station off the internet, if I haven't told it to do that, it will check conditions, and if it thinks that there's a thunderstorm, a heavy rainstorm, or a tornado, or a hurricane, or tropical depression, any of those trigger words that basically mean kitties are going to be scared, it plays music. It will also update me. Early warning, yes, early warning. It was for a while. It was emailing me and telling me that there was a storm out in the Gulf that I needed to be aware of. Part of that is broken, and I need to investigate why. Obviously, it's running Linux. It's a Raspberry Pi. But I'm concerned about the longevity of this device. Because like I said, 8 years is a long-ass time for it to run. And there's some other stuff I'd like to do. I'm thinking at some point I may set up streams where we just work in Linux and shoot the shit. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Basically a flexible bash script that runs every 15 minutes and uses sed and gawk to check certain things and then post the output on Twitter.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
And then it was acting as the authority control, command and control authority for a Ubiquiti access point in the attic. So anytime you would try to connect to Wi-Fi, the access point would consult the Raspberry Pi and say, hey, does this person have access? Are they using this? Are they on the guest network? Are they on the normal network? All that stuff. I've since disabled that. Because we're running a Dream Machine now, so those services are paused. It serves web pages internally. It used to serve web pages externally. I've killed the firewall forwarding for that, so it doesn't do that anymore. Sometimes it will act as a external file repository.
You are clear to launch.
So if there's like a file that I need to access on a computer away from home, I can load up a web link and then download that file right there off of that. It doesn't matter if it's slow or not, as long as it works. So, I'm trying to think of what else that Raspberry Pi does. Currently, it's playing MP3s. I think I've got it locked in mode where it loops like this really long MP3. I created like a 8-hour or 10-hour MP3, and it loops that. Connected on the ceiling. This Pi is connected on the ceiling, and it's got a set of powered speakers that it plays the audio through.
Please visit again.
So yeah.
Landing gear rejected.
That is pretty. That's one of the reasons why I keep coming back to this train wreck of a game. It's because it looks cute. Won't work, Rush. I had to turn Pirate Song off. I had to turn, off. And there was another one I had to turn off because YouTube kept hitting me with them.
Hello, bees.
Hello, bees.
Yeah, anything that plays like a well-known song like that, it's been hitting you. Blah, 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 copyright, blah, 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 copyright. I'm like, God damn it. It's like, come on. I mean, technically, it would qualify as transformative content because you're using that to apply a different definition. But it's just not worth the hassle. Want to set up a camera Pi watching a CNC? Well, that's a great idea, TJ. Were you on Friday when I was sharing about that mini PC that's on clearance? Staples has a mini PC, a Lenovo mini PC running an AMD, a 4-core AMD, 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gig NVMe SSD, and an AMD video card. This thing is like $100. Cryptid, thanks for following the channel, man. I appreciate it. Bootsy, do you mind? You've unplugged the joysticks once today already. Now quit it. I had to shut down and restart because you unplugged shit. Yeah, you may want to look at that. Maybe put it in the back of your head. Might be something cool to use. I realize all you really need is a Raspberry Pi and a camera you can loop in. But if anyone's shopping, or you're like, oh, we'll go to Bahini, then we'll go to ArcL too. Yeah, see, now that's something that the mini PC is never going to compete with. Because it doesn't have the GPIO. I just wish, you know, I love the Raspberry Pi. It's just finding one at a decent price is nigh on impossible these days. And if you do find it, it's not there by the time you get to it and get the funds to get it. Because, I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not wealthy. So I have to wait for a paycheck that I'm like, okay, all our bills are good. We've got to do some disposable income. Let's use it. Also, so for me, I've got to wait. And by then, it's gone. Everybody knows about them now. Yeah, it's a shame. Grizz, I am glad that you are recovering well, buddy. I really am. I look forward to playing an SC with you again. Gotta move this mic stand. It's still not quite right. Incidentally, Rush, if you need to refer to that conversation you were having with Mrs. B on Friday, the video on YouTube, if you go in the description, there's a clickable link that takes you straight to that conversation. So you can skip the boring part of the stream and get to the good stuff. Yeah, if you go to that video, click on the description, there's a clickable link that takes you right there. Just Rush, though. Everybody else has to watch the boring part first. Everybody else got to watch the boring stuff. You're not cool enough for that yet. Alright, come on.
Help! Help! I'm being repressed!
Oh, you're definitely being repressed. I'm sorry, it just dawned on me I'm not on Discord. Give me a second here. Well, I mean, I'm in Discord. I'm just not in a proper channel in Discord. Streaming. There we go. Alright, let's find our lights. There's the LaGrange.
07.
07, buddy. How are you, Bendy?
Doing alright.
How's work going?
Hot.
Oh, I'll bet. I'll bet. Get up to speed.
Gotta stop
here.
at this station and grab some drinks.
Yeah, I've got to look and see if that cluster's even here. This is 3 times I've visited this area because I was looking for that 890. That 890 was here a few days ago. And I saw that cluster and I was like, that's the second time I found this cluster in this same spot. What'd you send me, Rush? What am I looking at? 88 bucks. See, now that's my point. The Raspberry Pi all by itself is 90 bucks. For $20 more, you can get a whole computer. Oh, that's a version 4, though. Oh, okay, yeah. What do we got? Quad-core, 64-bit, Bluetooth, 8 gig of RAM. Oh, yeah, that'd be about this... Well... Close. Pretty damn close. Sale ends in 7 hours.
Welcome to the Dog.
Welcome to the dogs. Araya, how are you? Good to see you. We got peace popping in left and right. I love it. I love casual Sunday streams. Click this back here in case I need to do a shout out. There we go. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I made another big batch of Zuppa Toscano last night. Mrs. B's tummy has been upset lately. So I didn't want her in the kitchen cooking. So I cooked up a big hearty batch of Zuppa Toscano last night. Fortunately, it wasn't done till late, so we eat dinner like 9 o'clock at night, 9:30 at night. My food! Yeah, it's good, man, I'm telling you. So this one I made a little different. I made it different this time than last time. This time, instead of using 4 pieces of thick-cut bacon, I took the entire pound of bacon, put the entire glob on a cutting board, and cut it into strips about 2 fingers wide, all the way across. Just... And then I put those in the skillet and browned them to varying degrees. Some of them were just a slightly chewy. Some of them were a little crunchy. Give it a nice variety. Put them on a paper towel, drained them. Rinsed them to get all that salty stuff off, because we're pretty sodium sensitive. Threw them in the pot. Browned and drained a pound of sweet Italian sausage. Browned and drained a pound of ground chuck. Threw that in there. Finely chopped an onion, threw that in the bacon grease, and cooked that. And when it was just about done, threw some garlic in there for just a minute or two. When the garlic started to smell real good, I poured all that in the vegetable broth in the pot. And then I combined the 1.5 pounds of golden taters cut small. Eventually I added some heavy whipping cream to it and then put in the kale. Oh, I'm telling you, this was some good shit, dude. This was good shit. That recipe is available. Well, not that recipe. A recipe like it is available online, but it doesn't call for as much bacon, which I think is a big mistake, because who doesn't love pig? I mean, bacon is fucking awesome. So I added more bacon because bacon good. And then I added the ground chuck, which they didn't call for in there, but I like it hearty. All right, let's go in SCM mode so we can find something tasty. Bacon is also Kevin. Yes. Sorry, it took me a second. I was like, Kevin. Kevin? What does he mean, bacon is also Kevin? He means Kevin Bacon. The Footloose dude. Alright, where is my station and where is my distance indicator? I need to be 95 kilometers from the station. I don't even see the station. Moo! Not Kevin.
I'm at the station.
You're at the station. Okay, so I can use you as a distance indicator. But I'm too far away. I'm slightly far away. And it was near the lights, so we need to head closer to the lights. Go towards the light, Pagan. I never went back to it, Araya. I never found it again. No, I didn't. I never found it. But I went back today looking for it again. I was gonna do a salvage tutorial. Because people are like, I want to solo the reclaimer. I want to solo the reclaimer. And I wanted to do a tutorial to show them how to do it, but also try and dissuade them. Because, let's be real, soloing the reclaimer puts you in a weakened state. I mean, number one, you're in a ship with no pilot-controlled weapons. You've got to run a long-ass way if there's a problem. If you're in the processing deck pooping boxes and throwing them around and there's a problem, you got to go. You got to wait for an elevator, go up to the top, run all the way through the ship, get into the pilot seat, and try to get the fuck out. So, honestly, solo... Go ahead.
If you're soloing and you're in the the box pooping room, the elevator should already be there.
That's true. That's true. But, I mean, there's no way I would recommend... There's no way I would tell somebody to solo the reclaimer and hang out near Gila. Not unless I wanted them to get pirated.
I don't even recommend people soloing the vulture. It's just a pain in the ass running back and forth.
It is. It is. You know, Araya, there are times when it is. There are times when it is faster to actually EVA and grab the tractor beam and pull yourself along the fuselage of the reclaimer. But whenever you get in a pilot, okay, at least in the Vulture, the trip between the pilot seat and what I'm going to call the shitter is good. You know, okay, up a ladder, wait on the door, get to the pilot seat, and either A, you have guns, or B, you have, you can get the fuck out of Dodge. You have options. You EVA in your Vulture all the time? Yeah. With the Reclaimer, you're running all the way through the ship. You get to the pilot air, and you're like, okay, do I want to jump into a turret and try to shoot this motherfucker? Or am I just going to get the fuck out of Dodge? And honestly, if you're alone in a Reclaimer, your best bet's just to get the fuck out of Dodge. See, now, the Vulture, I do the same thing. I do the same thing in the Vulture. I try to cram as many in there, and then I'll fill that buffer again. Boy, I am not getting these hits. What the fuck? Less annoying than ladders and doors. Yep, that's true. And I think it was TJ. Was it you that told me the other day that you were watching someone stack boxes in the Vulture from outside the Vulture? I think that may have been TJ that told me that. Said he was watching someone, yeah, stack them from outside the Vulture. I might be in the wrong spot. Because I am not seeing anything out here. Yeah. See, now for me, I'll do the first buffer 13, stack it in there. Then I'll do most of the second buffer of 13. I'll stack them along the walkway. I can never get a full buffer out there again. I mean, since they changed the boxes where they're prettier, I can't seem to get them to go in that corner. They seem to hit that corner and stop. So I wind up getting like 11 on the second batch. And then I'll go up there and fill the buffer again. So I get 2 13s and an 11. Sell the 24 or so that are in the back of the Vulture, and then go pull it out and poop the rest out and sell them again. The process was... He's probably typing more if I had to venture a guess. Yep. Alright, where are you? Now, this morning, it was right out in here, because I remember thinking, wow, I'm outside the LaGrange cloud. There's nothing here. But it was a big-ass cluster, and I ain't seeing shit now. Let's go back. Not a damn thing. Open back, auto poop, assemble outside, then stack underneath the door. Open back, auto poop. Assemble outside, then stack right up to the... Oh! So you're pulling them outside the ship. And then you're stacking them once the buffer's empty. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, I am getting nothing. And normally by now I would have a few. Alright, we're going backwards here. I should be seeing anything that I missed. Should have spawned in. There's Bendy. Let's look up. Relative to us, look up.
I'm gonna come out and help the can.
Yeah, it was a big cluster. I mean, whenever when you scan it and it gives you a reading, the reading was 120,000. So it gives you an idea how much salvage we're talking about. All right, we're gonna go into fast travel mode and do a faster ping and navigation here. Alright, well there's the gates. Whoop! Now we're starting to get some stuff. What do we got here? You are 1900? Oh, I wish the visibility was better. The last time I hooked up my head or turned on my head tracking, it borked my seat movement where I could no longer move my head and look in the seat. So I've had it turned off for a while. There's Bendy. There's the station. Yeah, I am not seeing this at all. Maybe I'm wrong, but 2 different servers in a row, it was in the same location. Which made me think that it was something that was going to be procedurally generated. And if that's the case, that's some easy salvage right there. Alright, let's fly up this way a little bit. Well, I don't know. Maybe try the other entrance lights. Because here's this set right here. That's 1900. That's Bendy's ship. Yeah, we'll just chase the lights and see what we get. Yeah, maybe, but I mean, 2 different servers in the same locale? Must have been rando. Yeah, see, because there's the circle. The station's got this donut of lights, this ring of lights. And then there's a pair, well, not a pair, a string of them that come out parallel all the way out to the LaGrange cloud entrance. And I remember when they were talking about the changes to the LaGrange cloud, hoping that they would make it so that when you quantumed in, that it would deposit you at the edge of those and you would fly in through those lights. I thought, well, that's perfect. I mean, there's adverts on it and everything. But for whatever reason, when you quantum in, they don't drop you off there. They just leave you out in the middle of BFE. Wow. Well, looks like this was a waste of time. Let's see, turn on our head tracking, see if it borks anything. Let's do Toby. Yes. We need to set our numbers. They may still be set from last time. And there's a keybind to turn it on and off. I don't remember whether I set that or not, so let's do that. Enable head tracking. Cycle master mode. No. Down. Recenter is up. Back. Return. It's not working. Great. Head tracky, no worky. I'll have to play around with that later. Well, Bendy, if you want, I'll pick you up, unless you just want to fly in your cutter. I haven't found any panels at all. I don't know about you.
No, so far just rocks.
Right? When you're looking for panels, you find rocks. When you're looking for rocks, you find panels. Okay, apparently it's rando. Oop, something. What do we got? Where was this? Something lit up on my screen. 1750. The Vulture's got a great visibility, a field of visibility, though. You gotta give it that. 1750. Got something up top. What are you? You are a rock at 1750. Got something up here at 7. Where are you? 7. Well, 6 now. You are 1750. That's another rock. Okay. I don't think I am, Moon. I'm thinking I missed something. Maybe, you know, maybe I didn't have my toes crossed just right or something. Because, I mean, I'm not even finding panels at all. Of course, you know why. It's because the camera's on.
That is exactly why.
That. It would have nothing to do with my disparaging remarks earlier in the day. Gila Belt has been good to me. Yeah, the thing about it is I don't want to go into Gila Belt alone with a reclaimer. Especially since I know pirates are on the server right now. I mean, I know these pirates. And they're good peeps. I mean, for pirates. Didn't stick the right-handed chewing up. Apparently. Apparently. I need to stick the juicy fruit or fruit stripe. I mean, one of those two. Apparently Big Red is just fucking the whole scanning thing up. But today it was weird. I was having issues selling too. I could get, there it is, there's something there. I could get the console to come up, bring up the console to sell. I could highlight the vulture to sell. And I could click the cargo. But you know how normally when you click the cargo, a little bar comes up on underneath to let you slide the amount you want to sell? That bar would not appear. So I tried a different console, didn't come up. Tried a different console, didn't come up. Waited 10 minutes, tried another console, still didn't come. $8.90. I think I just found the $8.90. Nope, that's a rock. God damn it. Oh, you cheese. Crobbers, you fucker. Thought I had that $8.90 again. I was like, woohoo! So yeah, it wouldn't let me sell. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, the server started acting weird. Like, the walls of the TDD in our core would flash. Light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. And I was like, something's wrong with my client. So I exited and came back in, and then it would let me sell one load. So I ran back through and pooped out the rest that I had in there. You know, I had a full buffer of 13. And tried to sell those and had the same problem again. And that's right about the same time we had a white knight in the global chat trying to tell everyone that they were being unreasonable because they were upset that the server was not running properly. Well, you have to give them time. They're doing stuff that's brand new. And I'm like, buddy, Roberts has written games before. I mean, yeah, they are trying to do some technology that's new, but other games have done this shit. Yeah. Cryptid. Yeah. And the whole thing with the cargo loading, and I'm like, I mean, I would like the option to manually load my cargo on the nights that I'm just feeling like I want to toss boxes. But, you know, I don't think it should be a thing like, hey, either you're going to toss your own boxes for 3 hours or you're going to wait 5 hours for your ship to load. To me, I'm just like, what the hell, dude? This is supposed to be a game. It's supposed to be fun. And I understand you want to have some realism. Okay, now I can't steer my ship. Okay, there it goes. What the fuck? Yeah, if you've got a crew, not so bad. You know, but it's like, I mean, I see stuff like that, and then, like, we get a brand new star map, but honestly, it's just the UI, because it's still doing the same shit it used to do. So I'm like, come on, guys, this is stuff that's been working for years. And now it's breaking. Yeah, you know, Rush, some people don't enjoy tossing boxes. Now, for me, I turn it into a mini-game. Hey, how many can I stack? How well can I stack it? 5,700. We may have some salvage here. Let me go check this out. You know, I turn it into a mini-game. You know, I was like, okay, how well can I do it? How high can I get it? How many can I get in there? But I don't want to do that every night. You know, I don't want to go out there every night and spend 3 hours tossing boxes into a ship and then fly and then spend 3 hours tossing boxes out of a ship. I'm sorry, it's just... You know, It's turning into the elevator, the walking, and the box simulator. And I'm not okay with that. Okay, so we got 1, 2. Oh, these might be rocks. Fuck me, these are rocks. I had a closer look at the star map to see if I could work out 890 position. I was disappointed. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I was like, woo! I mean, I can make an 890 appear. I've got one at Arcor. I could always leave Bendy in the Reclaimer and go get it, but I kind of wanted to find something that was organic, you know? Like, oh, look, we stumbled across this. It was a good find. It was a good day.
Right?
Yeah, to me, it's more fun when it happens naturally or organically or however you want to view it.
Capitalizing on insurance fraud is a felony.
Right? Scurvy bastards. Well, shit. So far, we ain't found shit. If you zoom right in on your position when you get the compass around your ship. Wait. You're telling me the compass is back? If you zoom right in on your position, you get the compass. But we used to have the compass on the HUD, though. Why did they take that away?
I still have it on some ships.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem to be on the Vulture or the Reclaimer. F4? You mean while I'm in here, hit F4? F2. Okay, here's F2. Okay, I see the highlight. Is it giving me a heading though? Can you give me numbers? Can you show me the numbers? Man, my eyes are really fucking old. Does it update dynamic? No, I can't do it while I'm in a map. That's 360. Whoa! Holy shit, man. What a pain in the ass to get a compass reading. We shouldn't have to do that to get a compass reading. I mean, some car's rear view mirror has a fucking compass on it, for fuck's sake. Yeah, you'd have to guess. Yeah, see, but we used to have one across the top. I guess that's still in the Velma. It's right there behind windshield wipers. Alright, that's 1750. That's a space rock. That's the station. Nothing over there. Nothing over there. Nothing that I can see over here. Yep. Yep. Windshield washers. Night vision. Wow. See, in my opinion, that's a step in the wrong direction, though. You know, we're supposed to be making progress, not losing progress. It's discouraging to me. Bendy, I'm about ready to warp out to another LaGrange cloud and look for something, dude. I mean, if the contract's paid more, I'd do it, but I don't know if they... I don't think they fixed them, have they? Has anyone checked? Used to be. Oh, I'd have to go through and do the whole thing. Or just simply be able to drop a marker. Yeah, that would be nice. Tar pits. I mean, I guess I could knock out some salvage missions and see if they fix the pricing. Where is this? That's Mikkel too. Yeah. I think we're going to wait on that to cycle through and get some more.
I have some 50k salvage missions.
Okay. Are they... What kind of ships are they?
I'm perusing for big ones as we speak.
Awesome. Oh shit, I need to drink something or I'm going to die. The last time I worked my way up here to these, for 50k you were getting stuff like medium-sized ships.
Oh, this was the freelancer, but it's probably got cargo.
We can. I mean, if you want to do it, we can do it.
Drake Corsair.
Might be cargo, like you said.
Mercury Star Runner.
Good, we got our helmet backs.
There's a risky one for 100k. It's the Vanguard Warden. And an Argo Mole.
What kind of ship are you? Are you in a ship where you could throw...
We would be honored.
You could throw components in it?
Join us.
No, but I can grab one. I'm just in my little cutter running around.
Okay, it's just like, I mean, cargo we can get in, but it would take a minute to get it on the elevator and back into the ship. Hey, Baba Bum, how are you? Well, Baba, I personally think it's a project worth supporting, but I would advocate that you just do like the starter pledge pack. It's for $45, you're definitely going to get $45 worth of entertainment and many more. But that's me personally. I mean, Elite Dangerous, in my opinion, is worth $100. You know, for all of the time that you get to play it and the enjoyment you get out of it, I think Elite Dangerous is worth $100. Star Citizen is in development process. It may not make any more progress. I mean, for all we know, it could stop right where it is. But I think even if it froze right where it is now, there's more than $45 worth of enjoyment out of it. That's my personal opinion. But I would recommend, before you back it, you understand that it is a process. It's something that's in development, and they break shit all the time. Like, this morning I couldn't sell cargo. I had to log out, get in multiple servers to sell cargo. Tomorrow, it may be just friggin' fine. Tomorrow, cargo may be just beautifully working fine. So, bear that in mind. You're not buying a finished product. You're buying something that they are writing code for, and sometimes they break the shit. We should... When's the next free fly? We should get a free fly again in October-ish? October, November, there should be another free fly. So if you're on the fence, wait. If you're on the fence about it, just hit pause. Because in a few months or so, there'll be a free fly, and you can just log in and play the game for a week. I don't know, Shab. It might be. Welcome back, Shab. Good to see you. Looks like Bendy is headed over there to grab something. I am going to quantum here and see what we can find. Oh, I'm in. There we go. Bob, if you have questions about the game or the project, I'm happy to answer them for you if I know the answers. Please feel free to ask them. Depends on how patient you are and how much free time you have. That's well said. Very well said. I was complaining to Mrs. B earlier today, and she's awesome. She listens. You know, she has no interest in the game, but she'll listen to her husband rant. SC is not something that you just load in and quickly play. It definitely takes some stage time. Do we have any of those? I need to do a qualifier salvage mission, but I don't want to fly all the way out the microtech board. Mick L3. Mick 123. Mick L3. Not too bad. How far away are we from Mick L3? Yeah. Bendy, I'm going to staircase my way up these salvage contracts, buddy.
That's fine.
I'm going to share it with you so you don't get a crime stat for being in the area. I'm headed to Mick L3. I don't like when other people have to pay for the contract, especially when they get up to like 50k and shit like that. I like it people play with me and they make money rather than they spend money. Alright. Let's get over here and see what we got. This little tiny ship is going to be like an order for this thing.
Initiated.
There was who was it? I was watching a video the other day, yesterday, I think, with Mrs. B. And it was somebody I'd never watched before on YouTube. And he was going through, like, 14 space simulator games that you should check out. You know, she's like, she's crocheting or something, reading or something, playing a game or something. And she'd hear a title that I have, and she'd look up at the screen, look over at me, and I'm like, yeah, I already have it. So, like, Star Citizen was in there, Elite Dangerous was in there, Explorer was in there. I think Spaceborne was in there. I don't have that one. And then there were a bunch of other ones that I'd never heard of before, but some of them were just really cartoony. I was like, not so much. What? Yeah. No Man's Sky was in there. I've got that one. I haven't played No Man's Sky in a while. I should play that again. No Man's Sky might be pretty good. I don't think I've loaded in No Man's Sky for like 8 months.
Last time I played that game, I was looking for an egg I could turn into a ship.
I think Ron gave me one. Homeworld, yeah. Yeah, Homeworld I think was in there, but I don't have that one either. I love Space Sims. Space Engine was in there, even though it's not really a game per se. Space Engine's kind of nice because, I mean, it lets you do the exploration side of it, and it's procedurally generated. What was the other one, too? Starship Simulator is pretty fun. That one's in an active development, but I think it's just 1 or 2 people working on it, so that's a slow process. That one's fun. I get a strong Star Trek The New Generation vibe from it. But that one, it's got 2 demos. One is a demo where you exit like a lounge and go to the bridge and scan for something and set your destination. Then you fly to the pilot seat and fly to that location. And the other demo is what they call the cold dark startup. And you go through the engineering and you got to turn all this stuff on and go open this valve and go over here and turn this on and open this valve. It's like I would imagine, like, you know, Scotty would do or Geordi would do when they come out of dock. Like, oh, they just finished, the overhaul, the dry dock on this ship, and something like that. It's pretty cool, though. The demo, I believe, is free, so you can, well, at least you could download it on Steam and play with it, so. Holy crap, this is taking forever.
Do I really look like a guy with a plan? You know what I am?
Oh no,
I'm a
no
dog
power?
chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do with one if I caught it. You know, I just do things.
Scarred, good to see you, buddy. No power? Holy shit, dude. Are you guys beset by storms? Holy crap, I hope Ron's okay. Damn it, I gotta fix that auto shout out. It needs to shout out you on Twitch too. Oh no, it does. It does. It does YouTube and Twitch. My bad. Big thunderstorms. I'm alright, Scar. I'm doing pretty good. Trying to get some scraping done in SC. Scart should be coming. When do you stream again, buddy? Is it Wednesday? I think Wednesday your next day you stream? Assuming, of course, you don't have to build an ark and float out of that area. Oh yeah? How was it? How was SE for you? This morning I played and it was having some glitchy. You might go live tomorrow. Awesome, dude. Make sure you peeps look out for Scarred Citizen to go live tomorrow. Stalk him. Log into his channel chat and tell him he needs to get a Star Trek shirt. Tomorrow starts your 8 days off. That's awesome. Okay, so I need you to alter your entire schedule just for me. Okay? Because I'm the most important person on the planet. I'm being sarcastic. I gotta take a vendor around a sports complex for a camera install. So after that, I'll text you and you can just start the show. It was a shit show. What happened, Scarred? What happened, buddy? You got 1 mission done in 3 hours. Well, dude, that's like record time. What the hell, man? Gonna make us feel bad for not even getting a mission done. You guys do, you do bunkers, or? I need to spend more time in FPS. Get better at it. It just seems like this is a long, slow trek. Holy crap. Keep a watch on your front porch, though. I ran a track yesterday. It says estimated delivery Monday. Bunkers weren't loading the bad guys. Missions weren't popping after accepting. And then the server hopping, it took forever to load. Gotcha. I was having issues where RR core would stutter. I would run through, and it would start to flow past me. You know, like the left and right sides, the environment, I guess. It was like the environment was stuttering. Like it would go past me and then would jump ahead of me, and then go past me and jump ahead of me again. But it was doing that in micro stutters. Right, Cryptid? And then it started where the walls of the TDD would flash. They were light dark, light dark, light dark, light dark. Can I quantum here? I might be able to quantum here. Once it cools down. Nothing else is like SE because these games run. Yeah. The thing about it is aside from the bugs, the overall experience you get with SC is unlike anything else. It really is. In my opinion, there's nothing else that compares to it. And that's the part that keeps me coming back to this shit show. Starfield was okay if you're looking for Skyrim or Fallout in space. Yeah. Yeah. You ever played No Man's Sky? Starfield reminded me a lot of No Man's Sky, except a prettier version of it. Alright, let's set our... It didn't work. Why did you not work? My throttle trim limiter should have been set. There it is. Oh, that being said, the side missions are better than the main story. I haven't played No Man's Sky. There's a quest. There's a main quest line in No Man's Sky. And it's the inverse of Starfield. You know, Starfield, the main quest is kind of like, you know, but the side quests are awesome. Hey, you get to go play, you know, Space Marshal for a little bit and go find the bad guys and kill them. You know, go rescue the family, go see what happened to the old lady, you know, stuff like that. You know, and various other things. So, for me, the main quest in Starfield was but the side quests were awesome. In No Man's Sky, there's this main quest, and that's awesome. It's good. Because in No Man's Sky, you wake up on a planet, and your protection suit is damaged, and you need to fix it and find shelter. And you don't know anything about yourself. You're just like, hi, I'm here. So you have to find out about yourself as well as what's going on. Yeah, see. That's the thing, is it needs to be worth it. And I hope that Squadron 42 turns into like the main quest line for Star Citizen. And I really hope it does well. But my fear is that they're altering the PU to make Squadron 42 work better without enough regard to what it does to everybody else in multiplayer mode. Yes, Scarred, exactly. GTA 6 will be your next time sink? Gotcha. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seems to me they are adjusting the mechanics in the PU to make Squadron 42 work. You know, and some of that stuff's going to carry over well, like the FPS combat, that's going to carry over well. It's definitely going to help. But this whole master mode's changing the flight model to make SQ-42 ship-to-ship combat more heavily biased in favor of the player, because who wants to pay somewhere between $40 and $400 for Squadron 42, and I'm being a little snarky here, and not be able to beat the AI? I mean, if someone invests, okay, we'll just say $60. Let's just say that they do Squadron 42 for $60. If you paid $60 and you're the average Bob, you're like Pagan, you're okay at FPS, but you're not great. You're okay at ship-to-ship combat, but you're not great. If you pay $60 and you can't beat the AI on the first few missions of that game, you're not going to be happy. You're going to want to refund your money if you can. I really hope that it comes out. I do, because Roberts has already stated on multiple occasions that he wants to make more than one Squadron 42. So he wants to be Squadron 42 Part 1, Part 2. I've heard numbers as high as 3. I don't know how far, but I can remember hearing numbers as high as 3. I haven't read it yet, but there's some Evo drama saying if you CCU'd up your larger ships, they don't count towards your personal... Oh. No way. Oh.
No, your hangar is going to be the size of the biggest ship you bought.
Yeah, but he's saying he's hearing scuttlebutt that it's not honoring the CCUs. It's only reading the original ship size for the hangar declaration. Dude, they have to fix that. Because CCU is a huge part of their pledge generation. If that is the case and they leave it like that, they are literally shooting themselves in the wallet. Let's hope it's an error, and let's hope it's an error that they fix quickly.
I think the whole thing's retarded.
The whole hangar size thing?
It should not go off of what you bought, paid cash for. Like, it literally goes off what you paid cash for outside of the game.
Yeah.
I only have, like, a cutter. How am I going to fit my 400i in that kind of bay?
Honestly, I don't think it's going to persist like that. I really want to give them more credit than that. I really do, because that's just dumb.
Easy, sweetheart.
Hey, Jim, thanks for the flyby, man. I appreciate you.
Unless they try to sell us bigger hangars for money.
Well, it used to be that when you pledged, the pledge said, hey, you get a ship, you get insurance, and you get this size hangar. I don't remember seeing a hangar size increase option in the store.
No, but I'm saying it might be something else they throw out there for a money grab.
Oh, that wouldn't surprise me. See, now this is why I turned off. This is why I turned off the whole Toby eye tracking, because you saw how I couldn't go down. If I turn it on, I can't look down. If I turn it off, I can look down. You guys have got to fix this shit. This was working fine a year ago. Fair point, Jim. That is a fair point, sir. They do have fish tanks as a money grab. I will give you that. Alright, we scraping your ass. Since you used the Toby, I assume you're in what I like to call the dedicated SE runtime environment. Do you have a tracker you'd recommend for Linux that SE can talk to under Wine? I've heard good things about OpenTrack. One of my buddies uses OpenTrack and his cell phone, and an old cell phone, believe it or not, to track his head movements in Star Citizen. So, might want to look into OpenTrack. There's still some issues with the head tracking, as you can see. I have to turn it off. I literally had to turn it off to be able to move my head in my seat with my mouse. You do that. Okay, so 2 people I know use OpenTrack. That's the direction that I would head. I haven't tried Toby on Linux yet. I just got this rig back up, and I've not set up dual boot yet. Smooth track for $9, and then OpenTrack. I'll look at that. I actually have a Toby, but I won't dual boot anymore. Okay, so you're gonna run just straight up Linux. Awesome. I did that for like 11 years, 12 years. And I moved back home, and the company that I was working for was heavily in bed with Microsoft and other apps that do not run under Wine. I tried. And so I wound up going back to dual boot. And then after I did some computer changes, hardware changes here, I haven't set up my system to dual boot again yet.
You know what I wish? I wish
What's that?
there was like a tiny landing pad on top of that ship.
The Reclaimer? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, like for a little runabout, where the docking collar is.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Latest news that Seattle made you want to figuratively burn your... Holy shit, dude. What'd you hear that's upset you? Cryptid. What's going on? Oh, yeah. Cell phone's cheap enough. Well, Ron, you guys know Ron. Ron uses a cell phone and active track. Or open track. Come on, can I get a full SCU out of RMC on this, please? Just enough to poop 1 box out, so you don't have it just sitting there in the buffer occupying space. There's a Bindi. Let me see here. The ads in the Forced AI. I have turned that shit off. The returns are still too low. They need to turn it up a little more. You put a Fury on the Reclaimer? How the hell did you get... Oh, did you put it on the elevator? Yeah, Scarred, I actually watched his video. I watched Morse's video on that. Okay, so you flew it in the elevator. Did you have enough room to store it in the cargo hold, or did you just leave it on the elevator? I'm curious now, because I've got a couple Furies. That would be interesting if an NPC rolls up in the area to attack the Reclaimer, and you fly a Fury out there. And the next hotfix pushes registry changes that turn them back on. Yeah, I'm used to them pushing shit like that out, bastards. You could put it in a cargo. Yeah, imagine it'd be a pain in the ass to move it, to get it on and off of it. Let's see if we can get another 0.1 SCU of RMC off this thing. I just want to be able to poop out a full box. Yay, 1 full box. That should do it. Alright, now let's get in position to scrape it. Well, I was, and then I wasn't, and then I was, and then I wasn't, and now I am again. The place where I work is deeply embedded into Microsoft. I have no options there. Oh yeah, Jim, you definitely can. Yeah, I'm not going to, but I mean, I can for sure. I need to fill out an issue report on that, by the way. Come on, scroll your ass down some. Okay, have they fixed the UI? Yep, it says power on now. Yay!
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
Extend the straw. Yep. Yep. Mortgage. That's what I tell myself when it's a shitty day at work. You have 8 years on your mortgage. Pagan, you have 8 years on your mortgage. The claw is a straw. Yeah, I won't even call it the claw anymore. I mean, if they're going to act that way, I'm just going to call it the straw. There we are. And we'll turn mining mode off. You have 12 years left. Yeah. Yeah, Mrs. B and I got this place on a 20-year mortgage 8 years or 12 years ago. So 8 more years on the mortgage, and my pension is vested in 7. So last week and the week before, I was like 7 years on the pension, 8 years on the mortgage. Just hold on, Pagan. All right, this should have opened up options for me. I'm going to go poop out a box of RMC. Oh, that's awesome, Krypton. That is awesome.
Yeah, there's still a piece out there floating around.
If you'll get underneath the cargo vader, I'll eject this RMC. And you can store it on there if you want. That way you can sell it at your leisure. Doop, 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 doop. Ha 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 ha. Yep. Well, you know, there's perks and minuses to every job you do. You know, when I worked for Subway, it was a job I did not enjoy doing, but at least I got a free foot-long sub every day. So there was that. Let's do a 1 SCU box of this. And we got 0.74 of normal stuff. We'll pull that box over here. And we'll let Bendy throw it on his ship. And at his leisure, he can sell it for the monies.
Yeah, go ahead and send that elevator. Well, you can't send it down, can you?
I can, actually. I'll just stay on it while I send it down to the bottom. You can just grab it right off the ship if you want. Or if you open your door, I can tractor beam it in for you. Where is Bendy? Bendy is right there. Okay. Right, Scarred? I made that short. I was previewing the video. Mrs. B heard that, and she's like, "That's funny. You should clip that." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I will." So I clipped it. That's what she said. Mrs. B doesn't have to worry about cramming a foot long in her mouth. Trust me. Pagan is not well endowed. No worries there. There's no risk of dental injury to Mrs. B. Trust me, she's safe. Alright, let's go see what else we can find. we go. I still need to load into Elite tomorrow and go mine samarium, of all things. 200 units of samarium. Jeez. It's going to be a lot of mining for that, because I don't get samarium that often. So you're saying you're not a choking hazard. Sorry, I am definitely not a choking hazard. Have you not heard my 3 inches in 30 seconds bit? One of my buddies, when I lived up in North Dakota, one of my buddies, he was going through a divorce, and the divorce finalized, and he had a girlfriend, and she made some comment one day. You know, we were all drinking. She made some little funny comment, and I said, "Are you kidding, baby? I'm the best 3 inches in 30 seconds you'll ever have." It just kind of stuck. So that's... Curtis and I would make that joke often, that I was the best 3 inches in 30 seconds a woman would ever have. Mining in Elite. You can do it in 2 ways, Shab. You can do mining in one of 2 ways. You can do laser mining like you've probably seen me do, where I go out there to laser beams and shoot the rocks and little pieces flick off, and little robots or limpets go get them and shove them up the cargo scoop. And the other way that's a little more exciting is core mining, where you go out there and you find a rock that has what you want in it, and you shoot these burrowing missiles, warheads in it. And you match like a low yield warhead to a low strength crack, and a medium to medium and high. So you put like 3 or so in there, you get to a safe distance, and you pop those charges. And when you pop the charges, the asteroid explodes and 3 or 4 fragments come off of that. It's very dramatic. And then you go around and you scrape the good stuff off of those fragments that came out. Okay, I can get a 20K. That's at HUR L2. At 20K, it's at HUR L4. Let me see which one's closer. Bum, 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 bum. Crew L4. HUR L2 is actually closer. But I like being out in the sticks. So I think I'm going to pick HUR L4. What was the other one? The other one... Do we have we reset yet? I'm going to do HUR L4. Just because I like to be out in the sticks away from Everest. Mindy, I'm sharing a mission. There we go. I'll probably do some mining tomorrow night in Elite, because I need to get some samarium for a contract. When I took the contract, I did not realize that I had to mine it. I thought I could just buy it. So I've got to go mine 200 units worth of samarium. So I'll probably go do some laser mining, and then after that, we could do some core mining. Maybe we can watch the VOD later and see what it's like, Chad.
We jump together.
Nice. And my space dude is craning his neck like the Tootsie Roll owl to stare at the back of the chair.
Oh, I have an updated jump drive on this one.
Okay. Well, this has an echo on it, so it should be twice as fast as the standard with only like a 40% increase in fuel use. Let me see if I can find something for you, Shab, real quick. Let's go to here. Here. And let's sort by age. Can I sort by age? Oh wow. Okay, we're gonna have to. I'm trying to find one of those older videos of me doing Elite Dangerous, so I can find one of the core pops for you.
Did you know you could turn SCM mode on while you're in Quantum?
Wait. What?
Yeah, so you pop out of Quantum with full shields.
No way.
Yeah, do it.
That's cool as fuck. I might have to play around with that. I'm trying to find one of those videos from Elite Dangerous for you, Shab, so that I can show you what I'm talking about. 70 mining platinum and Elite Dangerous. I need 12 more. Temp test. Mining with viewers in Elite Dangerous. This one may have one. Let's see what we got. Okay, so yeah, this is laser mining. I'm gonna mute this. Is this a port? Am I popping this? Yeah, here I am, right here. So we're using a subsurface displacement missile, and in here, you shoot the missile, and you have to line it up. You see that little chart on the there's a little chart on the bottom, and you got to make that. You got to time it just right. So there's a mini game. Right in there, I have to release in the middle of one of those peaks. And when I do, it spits out these chunks. See that little chunks that just got barfed out? And the limpets go grab it. And once I'm done with that, then I pop the asteroid. And let's see if we can.
You said it spit out. To me, when I seen it, I was thinking like, ooh, a rock with Hershey's words.
Right? Okay, so here we are. Let's back this up so you can see the asteroid pop. Come on. Platinum. That's already been popped. Somewhere in here it should have me popping this thing. Maybe not. Maybe this rock didn't pop. I was hoping I could show you what it's like to explode the asteroid. Oh, here we go. We got a core here. All right, so this is a core asteroid. You notice it says, it'll tell you what's on it. You know, like there's platinum on it. And I pop it. You're DMing me something, new Marvel movie coming out. Good one, Scarred. That was good. Okay, Bertrandite, Indite. Do we pop this? I don't remember if I popped this or not.
Like, were you just cutting pieces off when you was running that laser over the surface?
Yeah, literally. Like, it trims off fragments. Popping the cores is the really fun stuff. You put these, like... Go ahead.
Can you just drill a hole through it with a laser?
No. No. No, no. It's got this little animation when you shoot it. These little fragments peel off in a string. And I'm looking for one that I pop a core on so you can see the core explode there. It's quite dramatic. I was talking to Scard about it one day, and it's like the in the I think he said it was Star Wars Episode 2 when the guy deploys those mines. Remember the guy's going through the asteroid field and he pops these mines, and the Jedis are chasing him, and the mines explode. That sound is remarkably close to the way the core explodes. Yeah, I don't think I have any core here. Let's see if we can find one here. Elite, dangerous, core, asteroid, explosion. Here we go. Let me unmute this, and I'll make sure you can hear it on stream. Here we go.
Detonation in 10 seconds.
So that's a core exploding. Now let's give proper props to the person, whoever it was that just watched this. Alex Gross, I'm not plagiarizing your content, I promise. Okay, so here we go. That is a core explosion as seen in Elite Dangerous. So go watch Alex Gross, give his video a like, let him know that we like to shit. It's the right thing to do. Alright, let me turn this back off so you guys don't hear anything you're not supposed to hear. There we go. So, yeah, Scard, that's why I was like, well, you might actually like core mining. It's less boring than the other shit.
Shit!
Holy shit, indeed. So, remind me tomorrow night, and we'll do that. Remind me tomorrow night, and we'll do some core hunting. I do need the laser mine 200 units of samarium. After that, I'm golden. So we can take the Python out there. We can take Mighty Python out there and pop some stuff. I think you'll enjoy that. How far are we? 6?
We're in the home stretch.
Nice. Well, it's good to know that you can just engage SCM mode. You'll drop out of quantum with full shields.
Well, you can engage it now, and when you drop out, you'll have everything on.
So it won't leave me out of quantum now, but
No.
when I... No fucking way, really?
I've been in SCM mode since we took off.
I'll see now. It just dropped me out in the middle of
It
the...
dropped you out?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it did drop me. I still have mine on. Maybe it's just a bug.
Yeah, maybe a bug for you.
With this ship.
You're a bit far out. Oh, Moon, I'm in SC. Tomorrow night, I'll do Elite Dangerous. Tomorrow night, I'll do Elite Dangerous. I've got to mine those 200 units of samarium because the contract expires on Wednesday morning. So I'm going to have to do it tomorrow. I mean, I don't have to do it, but I'll lose the ret with the people that I've been trying to farm up to get the better missions.
I'm trying to wait for you to get right by me and I'm on launch. I stopped SC so I can get you catch up.
Oh, don't worry about it, dude. It's all good.
Oh, I jumped too soon.
It's all right.
Yeah, but I kind of wanted to get the visual effect of a boat that's popping out at the same time.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, Moon, you mean in Elite Dangerous you're too far out? Are you jumping your carrier out into the boonies, or what you doing? There's no one to do it. Jeremy is taking the week off to spend time with his daughter. Smart man. Because we have 2 days off this week. July 4th, well, the offices are closed, but the city employees are doing the 4th of July celebration for the city, for the citizens. So we're not in the office, but we're not off. We're outside sweating all day. Friday we're off to make up for our day Thursday. So by taking Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off, he gets the free days off for Thursday and Friday. He gets a 5-day vacation. Technically, with the weekends, he gets a 9 days of vacation and only costs him 3 PTO. So he's smart. And I was like, this is your second year working for the city. You have learned some stuff. He's like, if I do it this way, it only costs me 3 PTO days and I get 9 days. I just wanted to do that whole thing. The thing from Kung Fu. You have learned well, young grasshopper. You're off day.
Should be close enough that we could jump together.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
There we go. I'm trying to get it where I jump closer to the salvage claim.
Quantum travel initiated.
Well, it's right by the station.
Yep.
Quantum travel.
Surprisingly close. You know, 65 clicks from the station. That's really close.
I got 42.
Really? Wow.
Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong marker.
I was like, "Rrr?"
Oh no, I got 59.
Yeah, I'm at 59.2 now. I'm glad they randomized the dropout of quantum because it didn't used to be like that. I've had several times my cat would exit quantum into another ship.
Yeah, because I had a singular jump point and drop point.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
This quantum, even though I was below you when we jumped, you were way below me when we dropped out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. We got 240,000 for a signature number on this. I'm going to check this out. I don't know what the hell this is. 200, and am I reading that number right? 240,000 or 24,000? 24,000. Alright, we're gonna go to SCM. So we have our shields. I mean, that could be a cluster of asteroids, but...
That's a big cluster, though.
That's... yeah, that's a big sig read.
It's worth investigating.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I got four indicators on the... 5 indicators now? Holy shit, a lot more than 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm hoping that's more than that. 9, 10, 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bendy, if this is a rock formation, you're going to want to go get something.
I mean, it could be 12 iron. I mean, it better be something good.
Okay. I'm going slow because I don't want to hit them, and I want the panels to spawn in. It takes the panels a little while to spawn in.
I think it's the panels. I don't think they're rocks.
I hope they're panels. But there's like 10 or 11 right in a, range vertically, and then off to the, from my orientation, top left, there's at least one more. Some of these have already changed from location indicators to... They may have already spawned in. And I don't know whether it's like a server, like a render delay, when the server just needs time to go, oh, these need to be rendered into the game now. Or what? Alright. Oops, something passed me. What the hell was that? Yeah, Moon, it should be 12. Just trying to find them. Oh, there we go. One of them spawned in. We've got a panel here. It's purple. Bootsy, cut it out. You're going to disconnect the joysticks, and then I'm going to be very upset with you. Where's Bendy? I don't want to run Bendy over.
I'm flying close to them so they pop in.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I just didn't want to run you over.
Now off to your probably 3 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And just behind you, some more popped in.
Nice. Well, I'm going to see if I can get this in range of the scraper beams. Let's scrape this shit real quick. Free money is free money. Are we within the range? We are. I like to get them like 40 or 50 away when I'm in the Vulture, but when I'm in the Reclaimer, I got room here. So we'll just leave you right here. Alright, I think we're going to have to rotate this thing a little bit. There we go. Who we got? We got Bootsy? Is that all we have? Just Boots? Just Boots. I keep reverting to the old way that I would scrape. I would do it visually rather than looking at the gauges. So I would look at it and wait for the items to disappear off of the ship before I would move on. And that doesn't always work well right now. So I'm trying to retrain myself to look at the surface material gauge and the throughput gauge instead.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't disappear until you do like a whole big section.
Yeah. And the thing about it is it's distracting to me because for me, that noise and the visual is very soothing. I don't know if maybe there's some kind of mental defect in my head, but for whatever reason, the noise and the graphic of that stuff I find it very soothing, very therapeutic. Salvage. SMMR. ASMR, sorry. ASMR.
So how long does it usually take for the rest of these panels to pop in? Or do you got to get close to them before they pop in?
You got to get to the point where you're almost colliding with them.
Wow. Well, these two are popped in, but nothing else has.
Yeah, and I've been seeing where sometimes they just don't pop in. A couple of days ago, I was trying this, and the panels were not loading in. Alright, Pagan, look at the throughput. Do not look at the pictures. There you go. Now we're getting throughput.
Did the C1 Spirit has a tractor beam? Like the Cutlass does?
The C1 does, yeah. It's in the back.
You have to use it from the... Can you use it from the driver's seat? You have to use it from the co-pilot.
Let me ask Moon. Moon, are you still here? If you are, can you use the tractor beam and the C1 from the pilot seat, or do you have to be in the passenger seat? I thought he said he'd used it from the pilot seat before, but I may be mistaken. Where is the other 7%? Passenger seat, Scard says. C1 tractors from co-pilot seat, confirmed by Moon.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Scard and Moon. Alright, 6% left somewhere on this beast. My little indicator HUD, though, is not showing. Surface, there it is. Surface validity, right in there, and throughput. What'd you do over here? What are you doing over here? What's going on, baby? What's going on, baby? Is the bottom? Is it on the bottom? No target. No material. No material. Oh! Material on the bottom. Bootsy, you're not very subtle. You're not very subtle at all. Meow. Meow. I know what you want. I know why you're headbutting me. And it's not because you love me. It's because you want what's in that jar right there. Alright, little asshole. Come on, Milky. Magsy, Sneaks. Sookie, treat time. Gee, Boots. Are you sure you want some? Treat, now back off. There you go. There you go, Bootsy. Calm down. Everybody got treaties. Everybody got treaties. You're good. Everybody but Magsy. Okay. Are we within grabby range? We're probably not within grabby range to get that other panel. So we're going to get out of here. What do we got in our hole? We got
6 of them underneath of you.
It's what?
There's 6 of them under you, like the long, thin strip ones, and then 3 panels.
Nice. Let me move the ship a little bit.
Pretty much like
Thank
where
you
I'm
for
at
your
is 3, and
patronage.
then between us is another 3.
Ha ha ha! Type exclamation point treats. Exclamation point treats. And that'll do it, Rachel. Let me hop in the pilot seat real quick. Yeah. This. But with no space in there. There you go. Like that, but with no space. You said they're underneath me?
Yeah, where's the tractor beam? Like, enter the tractor beam button.
I couldn't see him when I swept. There's one over here. I just saw it when I panned around.
Like right dead behind me are 3.
You want the redneck voice? Exclamation point redneck.
City folk. Rode hard and put away wet.
There we go. I know I just saw that thing. Where did it go? Okay. Where are you? Yep, no problem. How are you, Rachel? You doing okay?
Hush, puppy.
Right? I know I saw that other panel. There's the one I just raised. Am I tripping balls here? I was pretty sure I saw another panel. I don't know why I ping. They don't show up when you ping them.
I want to tractor beam all these into one spot, but I can't figure out how to get it to the tractor beam.
I love you too. Oh, you're fine. Corner creeps are encouraged here. Corner creeps are encouraged here. Lurkers are welcome. It's good to see you, Pete. I love you too. Where are those panels? Oh, there's something right there. Whoa, right there. I see 2, 3.
There's one behind you and up.
Yep. I see one in front and one to the side. This guy right here, I think, is the one that I scraped. So we're going to turn to this guy for now. And then we'll turn and get the one on the side. That should work. Scarred. Yep. I wondered if you would catch that. How's little Theo doing? Rachel has a bearded dragon called Theo. He's a smart little asshole. How is Theo? Can we get you? Are you within range? Maybe not. Oh, you asshole.
We would be honored if you would join us.
We just don't allow scrape creeps, right? Alright, where is it? I just saw it. There it is. I may have to move closer. That looks like it may be outside of range. Yeah, it's outside of range. Son of a bitch. Alright. So we're gonna have to move forward and slightly left. He's doing good. Thanks for asking. And yes, he's an asshole. Oh yeah, he's an asshole, but he's a cute asshole. The problem is he knows he is cute. He knows how cute he is. Alright, now get your bearings, Pagan. You're gonna go forward. And you're gonna strafe to the side. And we're gonna try and turn. Right there. That should be pretty good. Should be able to see him.
Then you just gotta look up, like rotate looking up towards me, and you'll see the rest of them.
Okay. We'll see if we can get 2 of these. I don't think it's going to work. I'll see if I can get close enough to get more than 1 at a time on the scraping
If I
laser.
could get this tractor beam to work, I'd pull them all into one spot for you.
Alright, let's see if we can get this going. That's showing purple and right... I mean, I can see the fucker right outside the cockpit glass, so I would think that's close enough. Yep, where'd you go? Oh, you little asshole. He got what he wanted, and he's like, I'm out. Fuck you. I got what I wanted. Hey, Sneaky Neeks.
Systems green.
Oh, no. No. I don't think I lined it up. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Can we combine some of these? Can we get 2 or 3 in the same area? If we can, that'd be awesome. Right there's fine. Can we get you? Nope, you're outside of range. Alright, well, it is what it is. We will scrape. I love you too, baby. That's a great sunset picture you took the other day. I was scrolling through Facebook. I saw a picture. I'm like, damn, that's a gorgeous sunset. And I'm like, who took that? And I'm like, oh, it's Rachel. I should have known. Rachel has a natural eye for shot composition. She's just like, that's a good picture. Click, got it, and it looks great. And I'm sitting there and I see something and I'm like, how am I going to compose this? You know, she's like, click, done. I'll be honest with you, I'm jealous. How is Paul doing? Is Paul doing okay? Come on. There we go. Okay, I can see it and hit it with the beam, but I can't move it. It's outside my actionable range. That sucks. Alright, let's see if we can get in and grab the other side. Let's see here. Where is it? That piece. And we need to go forward and turn towards the left a little bit. Forward and slightly left. So there's our left. Make sure we're not going to hit something. So I see a triangle up and left. I see a triangle up next to Bindi. We will slide this way and forward and see if we can get both of these in range at the same time. Okay, we need to brace the nose. They need to be slightly below the horizon of the ship. And that one's definitely close enough, but I don't think this one is. So we'll strafe to the side and see if we can get him in position. That piece has been scraped. We're good. We're clear. I don't think the beams are going to reach that far. So we will start with this guy, because he provides a lot more material. Oh, fuck you, HP Smart. No, I do not wish to make changes. Oh, I fucking hate that software. You know, I miss the old days when you hooked up your HP printer and you fucking used that shit. Now you gotta play this game with the HP Smart software. It's like, let's turn on your phone, because everyone wants to use their phone to set up their printer. No, HP, everyone doesn't want to use their phone to set up their printer. Gotcha. Ha ha ha. Now we're going to move you a little closer. Gonna get you right over here. And see if we can get both of these pieces in the same neighborhood. Better give us a little wiggle room here. 55 is groovy. We'll start with the top and go from there. Can we grab this guy? Nope, we cannot. So it looks like we just scraping. Move you down just a little bit. See, now these big ones here usually give... Be right back in a bit. Hopefully gonna put kids to bed. Okay, Scar, is it that late? Really? Holy shit, it's 8:30. I told Mrs. B I was gonna stream early so we'd have some time together tonight. We've been rewatching Veronica Mars on Hulu. We watched it years ago together. At least the first season. And we've been watching it again. I think we started watching it like Tuesday or Wednesday of last week, so we started watching it again. And I had forgotten that Kristen Stewart was in it. And I remember watching her in The Good Place and seeing her and going, she looks familiar. Where have I seen her before? But just not placing it. And then when we started rewatching Veronica Mars, I'm like, holy shit, that's the girl from The Good Place. But she's looks way younger in Veronica Mars. I didn't think Veronica Mars was that old of a show, but I guess it is. I thought she did pretty good in the show. Veronica Mars, anyway. She was pretty good in the Good Place as well. Mrs. B loved watching The Good Place. Come on.
You know how to make the tractor beam move along that rail it sits on?
Oh, if you hold down Alt, lets you move it in and out. R lets you rotate it.
Alt will move the tractor beam around?
Alt should let you pull it where it moves closer or further away. Holding R like Romeo should let you rotate it. I need to bind all that to joystick controls. I didn't have enough buttons before, but with the stacks over here, I've got plenty of buttons now. I could always bind one of these hats over here to it and be like, "Ooh."
No, I was talking, because on the C1 it sets on like a set of rails that the whole tractor beam itself, the cannon, moves up and down on the rails and it goes underneath towards the hangar.
It's on rails?
Yes.
Wow, I've never used it.
Me either. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Moon's used it, but I don't know that he's still here. He may have dipped out. I've never used the tractor beam on the C1. I've used the tractor beams on that tractor, the MPU tractor. Moon's got question marks. Moon, the tractor beam on the C1's on rails. Is there a different button to move the object that you've got your tractor locked onto further or closer away, or is it still Alt? Because I know on these beams you hold down Alt and it moves it closer and further away, and R lets it rotate. I'm wondering if it's different on the C1 laser because of the rails. The rails let you deploy the tractor beam. One position is down by the cargo door, the other is up top. How do you move it to the cargo door? Is there like an F4 button to move it, or? I'm gonna have to hop in a C1 one of these days and fuck with it and see how it all works. Okay. Time to flippy.
Oh crap! You could hold the F key on the button and then hit right mouse button. It does that whole wheel thing, and you can choose different stuff from those.
Oh, you mean like the like the doors?
Like the inner thought, yeah.
That's cool as fuck.
So I just held the F button and hit the right mouse button just to see what happened. It really brought up the wheel and it chose inner turret, deploy.
That's badass. Okay, well, good to know. Apparently the inner thought interaction wheel works to change the position. That's good.
Now I'm wondering what other buttons it works on.
Yeah, I know it works on the doors. Either look for deploy on the panel or try something like Alt-K, like kilo.
No, it's the same button that you enter or deploy and exit or whatever, the little square button on the right. It's that same one. You hold down the F button, you hit the right mouse key, and it gives you the whole inner thought wheel with all the options.
Nice. That is nice. You can use that on the Vulture. Yep. Yep. I use it on the outside door to pick between open door, closed door, and inner seat. Because if you stand on the ledge and just hit it, by default it enters the pilot seat. And sometimes I just want to close the door behind me. So I've used it there. Now, Pagan, don't forget, you got that salvage claim you need to go take care of before you leave the area. Well, there's a vulture fold right there. From the seat, you can use it to either exit to rear or exit to the side. In the vulture, you mean? Moon? I'm assuming you mean vulture.
Yeah, on the left-hand side.
Yep. There we go. Well, while I'm disappointed that I couldn't find a go-to place for panels every time, it's kind of cool that it's randomized. You know, less predictable at least. I made a $250,000 just off of that one area this morning. So I was like, dude, if you can load in and it's always there on every server, then that's like, that'd be great after a wipe, you know, when you don't have a lot of funds. Just go out there, boop, scrape it, $250,000, done. In the game X4, you've got these free ships. So you go to this location and there's a mining ship over here, and you go to this location and maybe a scout ship, and there's this one particular location that's in a pretty hostile part of the game. Basically, there's these AI. There's this one area that's full of AI. Well, not one area. This particular sector is full of AI. And they're pretty good. I mean, they're M-class ships and stuff like that. But there's a free carrier out there, a large ship. You just got to survive to get out there, and there's a minefield around it. So if you know about where it is in the game X4, you can kit out a very cheap scout ship and send them down there to scout that area, and then leave the sector. Because in X4, at least the earlier versions, if you're not in the same sector where your owned ship that's being piloted by an NPC is, if you're not in the same sector, it doesn't take damage the same way. So you fly to that sector so that you have operational control of the gates, you know where the gates are and all that stuff is. And then you leave that sector and you tell one of your pilots to fly their scout ship down there. It's about where that ship is, and they scout that area, and when they find it, they message you and say, hey, I found a ship. So then you know where the ship is. You can either send another group in there with Marines to board it and take it, or you can just immediately go straight to that ship. You can try to evade the AI in the area and go straight to that carrier ship. So it's about this. It's about the equivalent of loading in the Star Citizen your first day and going, I know where there's a reclaimer wreck, a partially functioning reclaimer. So that would be about the equivalent. So it's pretty neat. It's always in this one particular area, and then there's a miner in a different area and stuff like that. I used to have a list of where all these ships were. So when I do a new save in X4, when I can, I try to dip down there real quick to get the layout of that sector where I know where the gates are, and then send a scout to go find that carrier. Because you can always sell that carrier for a few million if you want to, without even fixing it. We're down to 4% already on this thing. Holy crap. We just about killed it. What do we got? 19 SCU out of it? Almost 20.
Is it not worth like breaking them down anymore? Or?
The panels? I don't think they will. I think Moon said you can't fracture them anymore. There's just scrape only.
But you can still turn them into dust.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. At least to get them out of the way, you're right.
Well, you ain't got to do like... I don't know, you have to do that extra step.
Yeah, fair point. Alright, we got almost 20, and there's another unit over there. I don't know if I can get my beam on it. I don't think I can. No, it's out of range. And that one's scraped already. That one's out of range. That one we can't reach. I couldn't get Vulture to do anything but scrape. If there's more to do, I didn't find it. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it would give much construction material anyway, to be truthful with you. I mean, it would get it out of the damn way. That's for damn sure. Alright, let's get over there where the other pieces are, because I still need to get this contract done. Yep. For science, we're going to see what we can do with it. Just so we can say we tried. Let's see what we can do with this beast. But in the reclaimer, just give it a little tap. Just a little tippy tap. Little tiny tippy tap. Deploy the straw. Nope. No highlight. Not even in the reclaimer, guys. It doesn't highlight. Alright, we will pivot, scrape these other pieces over here. And then knock out that salvage mission.
I got a good chunk of panel right here.
Copy.
I'm moving it towards you.
Alright, I don't want to hit...
Well, towards me from where you're at are like a bunch of panels.
Gotcha. I didn't want to run you over. Okay, so we're going to strafe down a little bit so we can line those two up. Yeah. Collision alert! Collision alert! Well, that's cool, Araya. At least you get to scrape it, right? Alright, I think we can get these. That's awesome. Alright, we've got one in front of us. There's another panel beyond us. And I think there's one down, unless I'm tripping balls here.
It's to your left.
To my left? Okay, I think that may be the one I scraped, but...
Well, like left and down, if you rotate it a little bit.
Yep. Oh yeah, Raya, definitely. Alright, let's grab this piece and scrape it. Yeah, there are some dead zones. The whole middle section from the sides is just doesn't work. And I'm confused as to why that is. Because you can get a hell of a lot of material from the landing gear. So I'm like, if the landing gear has material, why doesn't those large flat sides? That makes no sense to me at all. Absolutely no sense.
They're carbon, they're not really metal.
That would kind of make sense, I guess. Yep. Oh, god damn it. Oh, okay, so that wasn't me. That was the server.
No, I'm moving this piece around.
No, the one that I got my beam on. I released the tractor beam, and I flipped over with right-click to go to scrape, and then it went back over to tractor beam mode, and I was like, I don't remember hitting the button. Then I realized I didn't hit the button. Yeah, but if you scrape where the shiny hydraulic pistons are of the landing gear, the area there in the middle just yields a fuck ton of RMC. Which you wouldn't think, because it's like hydraulic piston. You think there's nothing on there that I should be able to peel off, you know? There's no
You know how thick them pistons are? Like, that's not hollow metal rods. Those are solid.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be peeling like the skin off, right? Isn't it?
I mean, if it's made of the same type of material, you would probably take it.
Yeah, I suppose. I would think that'd be like, you know, chromoleum or, you know, some kind of super hard material. I wouldn't think of... But whatever. I mean, hey, if it's free material, it's free material. But I know we get a fuck ton off of those.
Like stainless steel. You can make it thin, or if you make it thick, it's strong as hell.
Yeah. Correct, Araya. That is correct. How dare you bring logic into this, sir? Sir, this is a Wendy's. Yeah. Skids and hydraulics would have to stand up the same stresses as the hull. Yeah, that's true. That is true. So Bendy, I'm gonna get in position for all of these and scrape them, and then you got about to have a dozen and a half, 2 dozen units of RMC we can put in the back of your ship for yourself. Or more due to the shock of taking off landing. Yeah, that's true. The impact factor would be huge. Alright, so this piece we are good with. Let's... Bendy is over there moving pieces into position, so I'm going to strafe this way a little bit. And get this guy. Hey, Sneakers. There you go, baby. Let's get this way. That looks like it's been scraped already. One of these I scraped already. That's the one. So we want this guy right here is what we want. Okay, so we want down. And we'll strafe down into the left. So we can keep an eye on all these pieces. I don't wish to collide with them. Hey, baby. Sneak, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Sneaks is reaching out, tapping me on the arm. What is it, sweetie? Want lovin's? You want lovin's? There we go. That should work. Should put it just about where we need it. These little triangle shark tooth shaped pieces, they don't give much. A couple of SCU usually, at least for me. $57 meters, that's fine. Let's just scrape it. Actually, we need to turn it. Turn it first, Bacon. You're supposed to turn it, Bacon. There we go. Thank you, game, for realizing I hit the button. Wow. 7 or 8 seconds of input delay is still a thing. Unless my bandwidth is going to shit. No. Twitch is telling me that I'm fine. YouTube is telling me I'm fine, so I don't think it's me. Not sure what's going on. My best friend and I were just salvaging and could not group up. Servers kept failing the invites. Oh, wow. Really? So matchmaking was failing. Well, this morning, I had cargo on the Vulture. And I could bring up the selling console. And I could select the cargo, but typically when you select the cargo to sell, a little slider bar appears underneath that cargo. That would not come up this morning. I had to change servers multiple times, changed consoles. In one case, I changed servers, and it wouldn't work until I went to the other side of TDD and hit that console. Then it would work. So I'm wondering if it's some kind of server-to-server communication fall off. If I had to guess, I'd say that's what it is. You know, the game server is having trouble communicating with the rest, with the other back-end services. And they're going to have to nail that down. I mean, if they want to have 200 people on a node, yeah, you guys better fix that shit. He couldn't sell. He went back to ship, spawned it, restored it, went back to TDD, and voila, he could sell. See, now, originally I tried that. But when I would come back to sell on the same server, it wouldn't work. So I hopped servers. I logged off, logged back in, got into a different server, a different global chat, and then it would let me sell. So then I did the same thing again. Went back to the Vulture, pooped out the other 13 boxes that were in a buffer, went back to TDD to sell, wouldn't let me sell. Server logged, wouldn't let me sell. Server logged again, wouldn't let me sell. Went across to the other side of TDD, wouldn't let me sell. Ran back to the original side, wouldn't let me sell. Went back to TDD on the other side again, and then it would let me sell. It's almost like it was a delayed communication. I think Bendy was on the server when that was happening, because I was getting pretty upset in Global.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah. Are you enjoying the poop shoot while in port?
Tractor beam on this thing don't go very far.
Really?
Like 150 is its max.
That's really not very far. If you think about it, 150 isn't very far at all. This should be empty in here. 1.5 real football fields. Yeah. I used to and will return to playing frisbee golf or disc golf. Before I stopped playing last time, I could throw a golf disc out to around 400, 440 feet, not meters, feet. So, like, if I could get a trespass, get a well-worn trespass from Dynamic Discs. They don't call it Star Plastic. I forget what they call their Star Plastic variant, but if I got one of those that was properly seasoned, I could throw a hyzer flip, 400, 420, sometimes 440. We've got on one of the courses here in town, we've got a hole that's 443 feet. And I know I've thrown pin high on that multiple times. You kind of you got the best route on that hole for an RHBH, a right-hand backhand, is to throw right at the second group of trees, because there's like a group of trees and there's an opening and there's another group of trees. So if you throw a hyzer flip, meaning that you take a disc that's understable, meaning that it likes to turn over, and you throw it right at that second set of trees, the disc is slowly turning over the whole time. Well, from your perspective, it's turning over the whole time, so it goes around the trees, and as it starts to slow down, it becomes more stable, so it straightens out, and then it starts to curve back towards the left. So you can literally throw it right at those trees, and it will fade out around it, and then come back in behind it. It's beautiful. It's a nice shot. I'm nervous about playing disc golf again because of all the twisting on on the back, I'm gonna have to take it real slow. I don't want to lose what progress I've made on my back. What, baby? I am starving. My stomach is eating my backbone right now. Mrs. B brought me dinner. That was sweet of her. Dude, I think Bendy's conveniently arranged particles in front of us. Thanks for the sub, Chad. I appreciate it. I don't want to hit Bendy. I hear a tractor beam moving. So what we're going to do is check out these pieces here and see what we got. I hear it.
You're not even close to me. I'm on the other side of those pieces from you.
Okay, I just don't want to hit you. Okay, so we're going to move in like this. Make sure we're good. Oh my god, that soup is driving me crazy. It smells even better tonight. I don't know how that's possible, but it smells even better tonight. Cindy, we're going to offload this stuff into your ship, buddy. This RMC. So you can go sell it. I'm going to bed log in the reclaimer. Got 26 boxes so far. I don't remember how much the C1 can hold. Is it 64? 32? 64? Somewhere in there?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so we should be able to fit it all in there. There. Grab you. Pull you. Right here. Should be able to just whoop, 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 knock them all out. They're doing better to make it so that solo operations are better in the Vulture. They're making progress towards making it where you're more motivated to do solo in the Reclaimer, in the Vulture, I think. I haven't mined in the mole in a minute. I don't think I've mined since 3.19 or 3.20, to be honest with you. No, Moon and I tried it one night. That's right, Moon and I tried it one night. We had trouble getting into the Halo. Halo was being goofy. It was weird because we were flying right into the part that would normally have asteroids. You know, Belt 5, Prime Belt. And there was nothing there. Come on. Alright, where is this other material that I'm just not seeing? There it is. On the bottom corners. Not too bad. One set of panels. We're getting 28 SCU so far. That's a $250,000 right there. $250,000 plus, actually. Like 280 K. Time you do refueling and repair, you're making 250K profit plus. So can't really complain about that. Alright, let's flip this, because something doesn't seem right. It's got a lot of material left for what I am seeing. Ah, there it is. There it is. I was like, 11% material is a lot for just being on the outside edges. Hey, Milky. How are you? Shove these out of the way. And grab you. And that one looks like I scraped it already, so we're good there. Alright, just gonna have to wait. I have to have soup. I can smell this soup and it's driving me apeshit.
Eat.
Right? Mmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me a bowl of ice cream while you're eating your soup.
Oh man, that stuff's good. I think that's gonna be my new go-to recipe. Thick cut applewood bacon. 1 full pound of it. And I cook some of it like Mrs. B likes. She likes it a little crispy. And then I cook some of it the way that I like it. I like it just a little chewy.
Alright, now you listen here and you listen here good, alright?
What's that? What are we listening to?
This is my bacon and I'm not gonna share it with you.
I got my own bacon.
Well, that's good because now that you have your own bacon, you don't need my bacon.
Have you ever have you ever seen the movie Payback? It's got Mel Gibson in it. He plays a badass.
You know, the name sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't quite place it.
Yeah, it's they made it like during the 90s, early 2000s, but it's got this whole 80s vibe. You know, they shot it in the same way. They edited it in the same way. They processed it in the same way. There's a line in that movie towards the end. I don't want to give away too much, but one of the lines there is he meets the girl, and she looks at him, and he's all kinds of fucked up because there's been several altercations, and Mel Gibson's pretty trashed. And he indicates beside him in the seat, he says, "Daddy brought home the bacon, baby." So I've always loved that line. Well, yesterday I had to run up to the dollar store to get bacon because I'd forgotten to get that. So we're like, oh shit, I'm getting ready to prep soup. So, you know, I'm doing like Jean-Pierre would say, mise en place. And I'm like, oh shit, can't mise en place because I got no bacon. So I run up to the dollar store to get the bacon. I come back with 2 pounds of bacon. And I go in the kitchen. Mrs. B's in there working. And I said, there's a cheesy line that I've always wanted to say. And she looks at me like, what? And I'm like, Daddy brought home the bacon, baby. So finally, after 30 years, I get to use the cheesy line.
Oh, that's good.
Right? Life goals. It's important to set them.
You're probably not going to hear from me, though.
No, I hope not.
I ain't bringing home the bacon, sorry.
No, I don't want to hear you address yourself as daddy to me, is what I'm saying.
Why not?
Yeah. Save that for the girlfriend.
So, you're saying that I can't call you Papa Pagan?
You can call me Papa Pagan, but I don't want you to refer to yourself as my daddy. Because that ain't happening. You'd have to have a hell of a lot of money, mister. And I mean Elon Musk type money.
Well, if I did that, then I would be buying every ship in the game first.
Right? And all kinds of bacon.
Oh yeah, definitely bacon.
A variety of bacon. A veritable smorgasbord of bacon.
Well, I'm gonna head back up and hang out with
Yep.
Moon. He was the one that ratted you out, I should say.
Ratted me out.
Yeah, he said that you were in here talking about bacon.
Oh yeah, I was talking about a recipe for zuppa toscano.
Oh.
I went extra heavy on the bacon. It said 4 slices of thick-cut bacon, and I put a whole pound.
4 slices when you could just make it 8.
Right? I mean, that's like a teasing of bacon.
Yeah. Holy shit. I wasn't expecting this.
What?
Apparently, President Biden is not seeking re-election.
What?
Yeah. President Biden is going to be stepping down and he's planning on quitting his presidential campaign.
When did you see this? Or where did you see this?
Reported on Twitter about 20 minutes ago.
What?
Yeah, here, I will share it to you.
Please. I don't normally discuss politics on a live stream, but that's kind of huge.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to say it.
No, you're fine.
Like,
you're fine.
but like, this is pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
It's in DMs right now.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now. Okay, Bill O'Reilly. What is this guy saying? There's a Biden update from BillO'Reilly.com news headquarters. The decision has been made that President will quit the campaign. 2 reasons. Democrat internal polling says he cannot recover from the debate. Well, yeah, no shit. And fundraising is drying up. But I just read somewhere where he got 25 mil after the debate.
Are you sure that was him and not Trump?
No,
Sure, it wasn't Biden, or not Biden, but Obama, because he was doing a hell of a bunch of campaign funding.
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna take off and not get sidetrack your whole thing here.
Yeah, no. You're fine. Thank you for sharing that with me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, I just someone
Ferris,
just,
you're fine, dude.
send
Dude,
me
you
that.
are fine. Relax. You're fine.
Okay, all right. Well, all right. Well, I will catch you. I will catch you later.
I'll see you later, buddy.
Yep. Have fun with the bacon.
Yep. Hey, Boo. I don't want to discuss it while I'm streaming for obvious reasons, but Bill O'Reilly's reporting that Biden stepped out. You might want to look. There we go. Move it up here a little bit where I can get to it. It's just a smidge left that I want to deal with. All right, and I think that concludes this. Let me see here. Let me go in a third person. I'm pretty sure we fixed all that out. We scraped that already. Yep. So now I just need to get that salvage rack. And we are good. 37 clicks. That's been scraped. Let's make sure we're not going to collide with somebody. Has that been scraped? Pretty sure we did. Make sure we don't hit Bendy. That's been scraped, so we're good. Alright. We're going to make our way to the claim. Let's go in nav mode just to clear the distance faster. We can go a lot faster in nav mode. Honey, two things. One, I can't hear you, and two, I don't want to discuss it while I'm live. Whenever you talk politics on live stream, you're always going to piss somebody off. It's always going to somebody that's either watching you now or watches you later or gets upset about your political views being different from their own. And I don't think I have the patience to I see Bendy.
It's got gold.
Nice. Take it on board, buddy. I've got about 40 SCU of RMC in the buffer for you. We'll have to poop it and then transfer it to your ship. Did you already get your gold off? You good?
Not yet. I'm about to get position to grab it.
Yeah, go for it. I'm going to scrape while you do that, and then when you're all clear, I'll do the crunch. Gotta make sure Bendy's got room to offload that cargo. Gold is nothing to snip at. So we'll strafe up. That puts us in a better position to scrape. And it doesn't interfere with his transport. So right in there. Should be fine. 87 meters is groovy. We can make that work. 70, 60, in the 50s. Yeah, that'll work just fine. All we gotta do is pivot the nose, and we can crunch. We can poop some boxes and transport them over. Oh, my mouse is like... There we go, that's better. I was like, man, that movement speed's just whacked. Okay. Ferret sent more information over. He said, apparently this is not from an official source. It's from talks within the White House. Whoever that is. So, apply gratuitous amounts of sodium chloride. Sources from the White House. That's all that was said. So, a little clarity there. So let's not jump the gun quite yet. Fair point, parents. Fair point.
You good to go?
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I saw the box. I was like, oh shit! So I latched on and saw it was scrap. Like, never mind. He didn't lose it. He's sending it away. I might be able to get this to 36 SMC of RMC. We're up to 34.9. I'm about 50% done with the ship. I don't usually get much off of these Titans, but... Alright, let's flip her over. Ooh, it's a pretty yellow Titan. There we go. Yeah, it felt like it was moving. There we go. I don't think we're going to get 37 out of this. $36 though, which is nothing to snip at. Somewhere in that center mass. 7%. If I can find out where it is. %. Oh, there's more there. Where the fuck is this?
Alright, in position for transfer, and we'll come aboard and start shooting boxes.
Yeah, I've just got to crunch it, but I don't think I am, to be honest with you. CM isn't really worth shit. You can go ahead and transfer, buddy. I'm trying to get it up to 37, but I don't think that's going to happen. 36.6 and... Yeah, I don't think we're going to get 37 out of this. Yeah, the number's too low. Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to get 37 out of it. So it'll be 36 point something. Well, the good news is you can poop out a couple of 30 or 16s and then a couple, like a 4. As long as you can fit it in your ship. Jim's got me wanting to put a Fury in here now.
Maybe 2.
Yeah, throw them in the cargo hold. As long as you can move around on the elevator with one in there, that wouldn't be a problem.
I don't think it'd go through one of the room doors, though. You have to stay on the elevator.
Yeah, that's true. I'm bringing the elevator up so I can help you. Are you on processing already?
Yeah, I'm processing.
Nice. Shouldn't take too long to pop out 36.
Pumping 2 16s already.
Nice. Excellent. There was a picture floating around the back of multiple Furies parked on the salvage hold deck. Oh, really? Okay, there you go. Tucked in one side. There we go. There's a smaller one behind you, and I got 2 more tiny ones coming out. One more coming. It's supposed to be one more coming. It's not auto-ejecting. Oh, there's not enough. It's 0.9. Well, fuck. I guess that's it. Not enough there to eject. I couldn't get any more off the Titan. Alright, I'm gonna fly out to safe space and bed log here, Bendy. I'll catch you later, buddy.
Okie dokie.
Yep. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit.
No worries. I like having fun.
Me too. Me too. I'm gonna drink a little drink, and then hit it and eat some soup. Spend some time with Mrs. B. My guy's gonna die. He's into the orange for his hydration. Alright, he's doing better now. He's not gonna die. At least not a dehydration anyway. Here we go. Come on.
You are clear to call the elevator.
Nice. All right, man. I'll catch you later. I'll probably be in Elite tomorrow. I'm anticipating Friday's stream to be Star Citizen again. So.
Yeah, I think I have Friday off.
Oh, nice. Come on now. Come on now. I'm trying to exploit. Thank you. Okay. There we are. Put our helmets back on. Okay. Alright, Elite Dangerous tomorrow, folks. I'll do some... I need to do some laser mining to get that samarium that's needed for that contract, and then after that, probably do some core. Some core mining, make it interesting. Pop some cores out. Leave a bunch of debris in the bones. Just for grins and giggles. We're gonna fly out of the area so we're not bed logging right into a damn salvage contract. I like to get out into open space before bed logging. Not a good idea to log back in next to something that's a point of interest. Yep. Make sure we're not going to hit Bendy, and we're not. Good. Get a good bit out here. 800 and something meters per second? 890, I think. It's not too bad. I'm not getting any asteroids coming up on a ping. Oop, got something. That's an asteroid. $34.40. Yeah, this should be a good bit out. Should be far enough away where we're fine. Reclaimer's got a huge signature. I think it's still here trying to slow down. There she goes. Now we're good. Oh, somebody fell asleep. Bed and get some soup. I want some soup. I want some soup. Alrighty.
Hey, get that squirrel off my dick. He knows he's not allowed to come on my dick.
Oh, so you had fun in Elden Ring? I saw you were playing it this morning. There we go. Forgot I had to click lie down. And log out. There we go.
All right, man. Good night, Peggy.
Oh yeah, man. I'll see you later, Benny. Thanks for popping out and popping in and hanging out with me.
Anytime.
Oh yeah, man. I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna kill it here. Eat some soup. And spend some time with Mrs. B. I've already been on far longer than I told her I was going to. So I will see you guys probably tomorrow night. We'll do some Elite Dangerous. Yeah, have a good night.